Hello, welcome to today's marketing session. I am so excited to be here today. It is time to think about how to future proof your brand, your personal brand for the upcoming year. Okay, so I want you to know here's the thing, you have a brand, even if you think you don't, especially if you are an expert, a thought leader, a service based provider, anybody that is working with people one on one, you are a brand. You have had a brand since the day you were brought into this amazing world. Okay. And it's now more important than ever to actually future proof that brand, because it's not the days of when only influencers and celebrities could show up as a brand. It is so important that now you, me, all of us are also doing this. People want to connect with you as a brand, as a leader of your business, as a human being, as a leader. So we're going to talk about some really simple ways to do this so that you are set up for the future with success. All right. So if you're brand new to the page, I want to welcome you personally. My name is Ginna Tassinelli. I'm also the owner and founder of Stylishly Branding, which is one of our divisions of our social media marketing, Height Media. And I personally work one-on-one with women-led businesses, entrepreneurs, experts, thought leaders in helping you elevate your personal brand, show up on camera and on social media with confidence, but with strategy in a very, very simple way. Okay, without having to feel like you need thousands or hundreds of thousands of followers and to feel like you need to be on social media 24/7, because you absolutely don't. And so that's what I'm passionate about. If you're new, I'd love to hear, just drop the word new down below. And if you are watching this on the replay, don't be shy, because I always come back and I answer all of your comments. So let's first get one thing clear, okay? And I said this just a few moments ago, that personal brands are here to stay. They are not going away. It's not something that is only for celebrities or influencers. This is for each individual that is a business owner, that is an entrepreneur, okay? Now, the difference between maybe a few years ago and now, and even prior to that, is that it's really easy for us to show up as a brand because of all of the technology that's available to us. So when you hear people's names, right? For example, if you hear Jeff Bezos, you know who that is, right? Because he is a brand now. Yes, he is the CEO of Amazon, but people identify who he is. Not only that, they identify who he is also because of the way that he looks. So, which is just a testament to tell you that your style, how you show up on camera, your signature style is also really important. Whether it's a bold lipstick or fun sunglasses or fun glasses, or maybe you wear a certain necklace every time that you're on camera. That's a part of your personal brand. And as you're growing your business and as you're showing up more and more, people want to identify with you. And you do that by making sure of a few things that I'm going to share with you right now. Okay. So I'm going to share with you 10 different ways, 10 steps that you can start implementing today to give you a head start into 2022, so that you start the new year with intent, with a purpose, and you know exactly what your future looks like, or you have an idea at least of what you want your future to look like in your business, which then snowballs into your life as well. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get very clear on what your personal brand journey is. So you want to, this goes a little deep, okay? You want to be clear about who you are, what are your core values, And what are your goals that align with the person that you are becoming? Okay. Now, that might sound a little, I don't know, for some, when I talk about that knowing, being really clear on what your brand is and how you want to represent your brand. And I start to get really deep into, I do this during my one-on-one onboarding calls. We get really, really deep. It's a really deep conversation about who you are as a person, what your values are, because everything that you put out there, you want it to be a representation of that. So, for example, if you are using social media to dish out a lot of drama, that is going to be kind of part of your brand. Not kind of, it is. It's going to be part of your brand. And people are watching. So if you're putting yourself out there with lots of drama, lots of negativity, that's how they're going to think about your business and about you as an expert, right? So, number one, be very, very clear as to who you are and how you want to align your business with the person that you are becoming through your entrepreneurial journey. Okay. Number two is you want to be unique. You want to put yourself out there as you, not a copycat of somebody else. And the more that you can do this and be vulnerable and let yourself do this, the more you will see that you have no competition. So you want to be a unicorn. Okay. And you do this by being very clear as to what problem do you solve differently than others, right? Or just showing up as you. So there are there's thousands and thousands of people that do the same thing that I do, both as an agency and as a coach and mentor. But I don't find them to be competitors of mine because there's only one of me. And believe me, there is plenty of business to go around in this world. Okay, so you have enough people to speak to. The more that you can show up as you, the more you are going to attract the right people to your business. Number three is you want to understand who your audience is. So as of today, you want to get a real clear picture as to who your audience is, so that when you start to plan for next year, which I hope that you've already done, and if you haven't, stay tuned because I have something for you to help you with that. But once you're clear about yourself and you have a better understanding of what your unique value is, then you're able, and also know exactly the problems that you're solving, right? For those based on your uniqueness, your values, then you're able to get really specific as to who you can help the most with what it is that you have to offer. So think about, where are they hanging out online? Who are they following? So it's more than just age, right? Are they married, single, and their education? It's really getting to know and digging deep into what it is. What does their day look like? What kinds of books are they reading? And you want to write this down, like in a document. You want to have this written out. This is going to be your ideal customer. Some people call it avatar. I like to call it my perfect human, because we're all humans, right? Okay, number four, you want to clearly state what your unique service proposition is, or what your unique value statement is. This is something that lets people know exactly who you are, what you do, how you do it, and for who do you do that for. Okay, so I help, I support, I work with service-based, women-led business owners to elevate their personal brand so that they can connect online with their perfect human and have rock star results. It's very simple. Now, that value statement changes often depending on who it is that I'm speaking to as well, and what part of my business am I doing that with. Because as an agency, it's going to be a little bit different. We work with small, medium, national brands, whereas as a coach, as a mentor, I work more with one-on-one with women-led business owners, female entrepreneurs, and experts. So my statement's going to shift a little bit. Number 5, update your online profiles starting now. Okay. So update your personal profile, your LinkedIn profile, your business page profile, your Instagram, your YouTube, TikTok. What else can we talk about? I mean, Twitter, all of them. Start updating them. Whatever you're on, make sure to update them. You want to be able to communicate. So I would use that unique value statement in all of your bios, but start it now. That way you've got it all done and ready to go for the new year. Okay. Number 6 is search. This is actually a really good one, but you want to search for your name, okay, or your business name, and you want to make a note of words that are ranking inside of Google with your name or your business name, or but also words that relate to your business name. And you want to make sure to add those words to your profiles. This is something that actually I haven't done yet for next year, but I do have it on my to-dos while we take a break for a couple weeks. But that is going to be so valuable, because now you can, it makes it easier when people start to search for certain things that relate to your business. You have an opportunity to show up. In fact, your business page on Facebook, LinkedIn, a lot of these public profiles, they rank on the search engines. So it's really important to use those keywords inside of your bios. Number 7 is think about what you want to be known for in your industry, okay? And then think about those keywords that people would be searching for when they're looking for somebody like you. So if you had an opportunity to speak on stage, for example, what would be your ideal topic that you could talk about? If you're in a lot of these networking groups on Facebook, for example, one of the questions that I see being posted often is, if you had 30 minutes to speak about something, what would it be? That right there could be your offering, right? That could be part of your next program, or that could be your program. So think about what it is that you want to be known for. Number 8 is you want to create content that is going to help others, valuable content. So if you're not doing that already, you want to shift gears, and that's the type of content that you want to start putting out there. It's no longer the days of posting 4 or 5 times a day, posting what you're eating, your shoes, things like that, unless obviously it relates to your business. But you want to share content that's valuable. And so a quick tip that I'll give you is write down 10 to 20 of the top questions that you get asked by your customers or clients. And then the answers to those are a great starting point for content that you should be creating, because that's what content is about. It's not about quantity, it's about quality content. Yes, consistency is important, but you want it to be to have value. You want it to solve people's problems and answer their questions. And that's how you're going to gain the most reach, the most exposure and visibility, is when they see your content as content that's actually helping them. Number 9 is start thinking about people that you can collaborate with. People are on social media with each other to be social, to be entertained, to be distracted from their regular daily life. And so if you can connect with commenting on their profiles, on their content, and then take it a step further and send them a personal message or a DM and say, hey, I just noticed such. That's so awesome. It's been a while since we've connected. Or, hey, it looks like we have some of the same friends. I'd love to get to know you and see if there's anything that I can support you with. So ask how you can support, ask how you can help before you ask for support and help and start throwing your offers at people. But now is a really great time to start commenting and starting to think about people that you can collaborate with. And then number 10 is really get clear about the right platform for you. So you don't need to be everywhere, although you do want to get to a point where you are touching people on different platforms. Um, I will say that as an agency, something that we do and I do even for myself is that the content that we create, that I create for myself and that we put out there, we repurpose it to all of the different platforms in different ways. So you can do the same. You don't have to create different content for each platform. Maybe you have to change some of the wording, maybe some of the dimensions of your image or your video, but you can use that same idea, that same concept, and just rework it to work for additional platforms. There's a lot of third-party apps as well that can really help you to stay in loop of what people are commenting on all of these platforms, but all in one app. That way you don't have to switch from one platform to the other constantly. But there's different ways to do that. But you want to be on the right platforms that you will find your community, your leads, the right people that you can make an impact in. So I hope that this was helpful. Feel free to drop any questions down below. I'm here to help you, and make sure to drop that hashtag society to get more info via Messenger about the Glow Up on Social Society membership. Stay social. I'll see you later. Bye.